Question number 1. Identify the name of the bird given in the picture based on the comprehension of the para I of A Short Monsoon Diary.
Correct response. Drongos is the most accurate answer.
Question number 2. And suddenly, clean and pure, the song of the whistling thrush emerges like a dark, sweet secret from the depths of the ravine. What is the meaning of word ravine here?
Nice selection. Valleys is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 3. The blackest cloud I've ever seen squatted over Mussoorie, and then it hailed marbles for half an hour. On which monsoon miss did the author tell? Perfect. March 23 is the correct choice. Question number 4. Which plant is being shown in the image? Correct. Cobra lily is the right answer. Question number 5. Ground orchids, mauve lady's slipper and the white butterfly orchids put on a fashion display on the grassy slopes of Dash. You chose plant, and it is correct. Question number 6. Any of a number of winds associated with regions where most rain falls during a particular season. Good job. Your answer monsoon works well here. Question number 7. A sudden violent gust of wind or localized storm, especially one bringing rain, snow, or sleet.
On track. Squall is the correct answer.
Question number 8. A pool of liquid on the ground or floor, formed by filling up the holes in uneven surfaces.
Exactly. Puddle makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 9. Which color does the seeds of cobra lily turn to mark the end of monsoon season?
Well reasoned. Red is the correct choice.
Question number 10. Which plant reared its head as the author walked till the bank and post office? Right again. Cobra lily is a valid answer. Question number 11. Find the synonym of the word crevices based on the comprehension of the text.
Solid response. Cracks is a valid choice.
Question number 12. Which bird's song emerges like a dark, sweet secret from the depth of valley?
Clear logic. Your choice. Whistling thrush is sound and 100% true.
Question number 13. How does the author feel about the monsoon at the beginning of the diary?
Excellent choice. Excited and hopeful is the right answer.
Question number 14. Now that the rains are here, there is no dearth of food for the Dash.
You got it. Your choice insectivorous birds is right.
Question number 15. Choose the list of the flowers the writer mentioned in his diary Dash.
Valid point. Balsam and dahlias is true.
Question number 16. From which season to which season the author had gone on October 3rd? Nice work. You chose monsoon to winter, and it is correct. Question number 17. Which birds flit silently among the leaves like brilliant jewels? Smart pick. Scarlet minivet is the correct choice. Question number 18. What does one do when there is continuous rain for too many days? Right choice. Pace in the room is the best answer. Question number 19. Find the correct meaning of the word lush from the given text.
Good thinking. Green and abundant is the right answer.
Question number 20. Which hill station does the author describe in this diary entry? Great thinking. Mussoorie is the right choice.
Question number 21. Where is the other summit that Major HPS Oluwalia refers to?
Bravo. In one's mind is the answer.
Question number 22. When was the diary written last time as mentioned in the story?
Strong choice. 23 March is the right answer.
Question number 23. Small particles of snow with a fragile crust of ice. Soft hail.
Nicely done. Gropal is a solid answer.
Question number 24. An overflow of a large amount of water beyond its normal limits.
Smart move. Drencher is an accurate answer.
Question number 25. Which color will the ferns turn into when the monsoon is over?
Great job. Yellow is the accurate answer.
Question number 26. The rains have heralded the arrival of some seasonal visitors.
Well picked. Leopard and leeches is the correct answer.
Question number 27. A steady falling of water from the sky in significant quantity. You're right. Downpour is the correct answer.
Question number 28. A Short Monsoon Diary has excerpts from the Diary of Dash.
Well done. Ruskin Bond is the right choice.
Question number 29. The author is describing a scene on hills in the season of.
Excellent. End of winter is a brilliant choice.
Question number 30. When is there no dearth for food for insectivorous plants?
Sharp thinking. Monsoon is the right choice.
Question number 31. Rain containing some ice, as when snow melts as it falls.
Excellent choice. Sleet is the right answer.
Question number 32. Which late monsoon flowers began to appear by August 12?
Correct response. All of the above is the most accurate answer.
Question number 33. What comes in the monsoons as mentioned in the chapter?
Right again. Mist is a valid answer.
Question number 34. Who said this line? A paradise that might have been.
Good thinking. Ruskin Bond is the right answer.
Question number 35. What was the season during the beginning of the diary?
Well done. Monsoon is the right choice.
Question number 36. In the prose, Das Ash June 24th was the first day of Dash. Right choice. Monsoon is the best answer. Question number 37. For a climb to a summit dash is required.
Bravo. All of these is the answer.
Question number 38. Darkness or thick mist that makes it difficult to see.
You got it. Your choice Merc is right.
Question number 39. After the early rain, the atmosphere is described as.
You chose warm and humid, and it is correct.
Question number 40. For how many days the author haven't seen the sun? You're right. 8-9 days is the correct answer.
Question number 41. What is the main topic of the Short Monsoon Diary?
Correct. Monsoon season is the right answer.
Question number 42. Which of the following word is similar to puddle?
Excellent. Quagmire is a brilliant choice.
Question number 43. What is the meaning of the word disconsolately?
Smart move. Loneliness is an accurate answer.
Question number 44. The first cobra lily rears its head from where?
On track. Ferns is the correct answer.
Question number 45. What is falling noisily? Be called in the poem.
Great job. Drumming is the accurate answer.
Question number 46. Who brings money, according to the grandmother?
Exactly. Untouchable makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 47. Why couldn't the author sleep on August 2 night?
Strong choice. Rain was pouring is the right answer.
Question number 48. What is the color of female scarlet minivets?
Nicely done. Yellow is a solid answer.
Question number 49. Which hill station is he mainly talking about?
Ooh.
Good job. Your answer Mussoorie works well here.
Question number 50. To drip or dribble down vertically. Great thinking. Trickle is the right choice.
Question number 51. Word that described the distinct smell of rain. Solid response. Petrichor is a valid choice. Question number 52. How did poet describe the early monsoon rain? Sharp thinking. Warm and humid is the right choice. Question number 53. Who is the author of The Last Monsoon Diary? Smart pick. Ruskin Bond is the correct choice. Question number 54. The author talks of bloodletting because of? Nice work. You chose the leeches, and it is correct.
Question number 55. Give the meaning of the word melancholy.
Well picked. Sad and gloomy is the correct answer. Question number 56. In evening, whom attacked the Bidger's cow? Well reasoned. Leopard is the correct choice. Question number 57. What is the meaning of the word ravine? Perfect. Valley is the correct choice.
Question number 58. The phrase screaming imprecations means.
Valid point. Crying curses is true.
Question number 59. Who is calling his sister in the chapter?
Clear logic. Your choice, Bizu, is sound and 100% true.
Question number 60. Standing on Everest, the writer was Dash?
Nice selection. Jubilant and sad is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 61. What did the author receive in the mail?
Nice selection. A chick is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 62. Which flower wasn't named in this lesson?
Right again.
Lotus is a valid answer.
Question number 63. Which is the last but one monsoon missed?
On track. January 26 is the correct answer.
Question number 64. The phrase hailed marbles indicates. Excellent. A hailstorm is a brilliant choice. Question number 65. What do you mean by the word ravine?
Correct response. Valley is the most accurate answer.
Question number 66. Mist is called dash by the author.
You got it. Your choice, melancholy, is right.
Question number 67. A storm or instance of heavy rain.
Well picked. Torrent is the correct answer.
Question number 68. Who came to run away the leopard? Nice work. You chose Bidger's mother, and it is correct.
Question number 69. Who is the author of the lesson?
Sharp thinking. Ruskin Bond is the right choice.
Question number 70. When was the first monsoon missed?
Perfect. June 24 is the correct choice.
Question number 71. Rain announced the presence of.
Smart move. Leeches is an accurate answer.
Question number 72. Who chases the Minivites away?
Solid response. Durgo is a valid choice.
Question number 73. At last the writer saw a dash.
Nicely done. Rainbow is a solid answer.
Question number 74. Miss Nature is described as. Valid point. Melancholy is true.
Question number 75. The meaning of imprecations.
Good job. Your answer curse works well here. Question number 76. The word springing means. You're right. Creating is the correct answer.
Question number 77. Where does the author live?
Great thinking. Not provided is the right choice.
Question number 78. What is a scarlet minivet?
Well done. Bird is the right choice.
Question number 79. The passage is written by.
Smart pick. Ruskin Bond is the correct choice.
Question number 80. Scarlet minivets are like.
Well reasoned. Jules is the correct choice.
Question number 81. The meaning of heralded.
Great job. Publicly announced is the accurate answer.
Question number 82. The meaning of drumming.
Clear logic. Your choice falling noisily is sound and 100% true.
Question number 83. Who was called by Biju?
Right choice. His sister is the best answer.
Question number 84. The term monsoon means.
Excellent choice. Seasonal wind is the right answer.
Question number 85. The meaning of mist is.
Strong choice. Fog is the right answer.
Question number 86. Where was the crow?
Bravo. Oak tree is the answer.
Question number 87. Drongos come with.
You chose scarlet minivets, and it is correct.
Question number 88. A very strong wind.
Exactly. Gale makes sense, and it is right choice.
Question number 89. Drongo is a.
Good thinking. Songbird is the right answer.
Question number 90. Light rain.
Correct. Mizzle is the right answer.
Question number 91. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Nice selection. Contact Narayan Changder on Facebook is the correct and valid answer.